Hey YouTubers, how you guys doing? This is a good old Grandmaster Robin here, and you're watching the Anonymous Liberty Media. Wow. It's a cool Wednesday morning. It's almost 8 o'clock. Been up since 5:20. That's about 2 hours. And Fox News did it. Fox News fired Bill O'Reilly. Holy shit. Wow. Man, here's a guy for a little over 40 years been a dick. Okay, been a dick for 40 years. He started out as a school teacher. Then he started working in the news business. He worked small time news outlets, affiliates. Then he worked up to Inside Edition, and where he had that famous rant on Inside Edition, and I guess that's what Fox News liked 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? He had his own program for 16, 17 years. Fox News has been out for 20 years. Here's a guy is not afraid to. I mean, he ain't shy to controversy. I mean, he wrote books that had that. He wrote Killing Kennedy. He wrote Killing Lincoln, Killing Jesus. Other books, but the one book that had nothing, okay, was Killing Kennedy. Here's a guy that his facts were straight out of line. Okay. He wrote Killing Reagan. Which became programs, became movies and shit based on book of Bill O'Reilly and shit. He makes money off selling his shit, cups with his name on it, a jacket, his name on it, a hoodie with the O'Reilly factor on it and whatnot, and the little side thing going on while on Fox News. And I mean, but the controversy that surrounds him is the same controversy that got Roger Ailes canned. I mean, this guy was paid $40 million. $40 million. That was his severance pay. It was for the last few years he was on with Fox News and shit. 20 years. He was the head guy of Fox News, even though Rupert Murdoch owned Fox News. He controlled Fox News, but Roger Ailes was the guy that, hey, he hired all the pretty ladies, the women, and he's a fat. I mean, this guy was fat, short, sick motherfucker. I mean, he went after Gretchen Carlson, and even Megyn Kelly came out and said that shit though of what he did, and whatnot. And I mean, no woman was safe on Fox News. No woman was safe on Fox News because Roger Ailes and Bill O'Reilly were sick fucks and shit. I wish Fox News what it was a decade ago, or maybe without the whole entire controversial bullshit going on. Keep it smidged, whatever. But the thing is, no female is safe on Fox News at all. No one's safe. Roger Ailes got fired. He's gone after 20 years. He got paid $40 million. Out of that $40 million, Richard Carlson got at least nearly half of that. Nearly close to half of that. I mean, I don't know why, people do things like that, some insane shit. Bill O'Reilly, gone from Fox News. He was fired from Fox News. Now the question is, would Bill O'Reilly start his own network? His own, like what Glenn Beck did? Because Glenn Beck started out working CNN. He worked HLN, Fox for a while. Fox fired him because he started to actually be good for a change. Be good for a change, And he started his network to blaze. He was, Glenn Beck was, to me, he was okay on Fox News, but after a while, I mean, I used to watch The Blaze, because it was a network where I watched every day. I'm like, I did not miss an episode of any program. I was there watching it 24/7. I watched RT. The Blaze and RT were the two channels that I watched when we had Dish. And then when we got DirecTV, there was Newsmax and there was Free Speech TV. I can't find I can't find Free Speech TV. I'm like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? But and then now I can watch RT again on Xfinity, and but Glenn Beck, he suspended Tommy Lauren. She's young, in her mid-20s, gorgeous chick. Not afraid to tell it like it is. She's when you leave Fox News arrogant. And that arrogance, it shows up to the surface and shit. How egotistical you get after leaving Fox News. It's kind of like the idiots on CNN now. They're all arrogant. Their ego is in their heads and shit. I mean, shit. I mean, the best bet is, working alternative media, because even the young Turks are swinging the far left, the left. They had this libertarian type program until they started to get that ego and shit going, like this past election. Like Anna Kasparian called the female Trump supporters fucking dumb. Just because you call them dumb don't mean they're dumb. Hey, there isn't any voted for him for a reason, because hey, look, we got a guy who's not owned by anybody. He had no donors that owned him, that bought him. Hey, Donald Trump is the guy that paid his own campaign $100 million worth, his own money. He paid more in taxes, but yet the left still wants to see his tax returns and shit. Didn't Richard Maddow showed his 05 tax returns and shit, which collided her on the network in deep shit. I mean, you gotta realize like this, okay? Richard Maddow, Bill O'Reilly, Don Lemon. Okay. Egos to the max. Zenith to the max. I mean, I wasn't a fan of Bill O'Reilly. You know, never a fan because he tried to he would yell at the guest who's doesn't agree with him and shit. Like he'll get like red in the face and shit. Like you're there to do an interview. You're there to ask questions. You're there to get a positive feedback from people. But as a host, he sucked. I mean, because Fox News' viewers were around 60, 65, 70. Under 40, fuck it. They don't got that. CNN, I don't know. I mean, CNN has been producing fake news for years, for almost 30 years and shit. And so, I mean, you look at MSNBC, 20 years, just like Fox News, 20 years. So, when you look at the person in each network, okay? They almost think the same. They always act the same. Okay, CNN, they're all following the script. They're all towing the fucking party line and shit. Don Lemon, Ashton Cooper, Wolf Blitzer, and so on and so forth. They're all towing the fucking party line, man. They're reading from a fucking script and shit, and they don't like what they hear. When someone on the network starts to bring out the truth and honesty in here and shit, all of a sudden, the feed's cut. They did that to Bernie Sanders. He was joking around, saying that CNN's fake news. And all of a sudden, just started laughing, but he said, just a joke. All of a sudden, you can see him, but his feed's been cut. So like, you're gonna call us fake news? Pull the plug. But there's one guy. They're talking about how much it costs for the first family to travel. Like, what the fuck? And it wasn't really a fucking story. It's not a story, man. It shouldn't be a fucking story. So Don Lemon brought panel of four, but one of them said, "Hey, look, this is fucking fake news. This isn't a story. This isn't a fucking story, man." I mean, when can there be a network that produces actual factual shit? That's where you go to alternative media, man, the independent media. Okay? Like, you go here to YouTube, and you get small, independent media people. Even if you're a citizen journalist person. You're doing your job, hey. Because you get